Hello, I'm Abby Maloney, and this is Invest Insights, where we interview thought leaders who are shaping our communities today. In today's episode, I speak with David Zellers, the Director of Commerce for Montgomery County in Pennsylvania. David, when we spoke last, it was at the initial rollout for the MontcoSTRONG Small Business Grant Program. Now that we're sat here in October, I wanted to ask you, how did rounds 1, 2, and 3 go? How is it perceived by the local business community? And do you have plans for future rounds of economic assistance?
So overall, we've awarded $16 million in small business grants through the MontcoSTRONG Small Business Grant Program. And that went to a little over 1,400 businesses here in Montgomery County. And certainly we continue to evaluate the resources available to do a number of different things for businesses. And including possibility of future funding from the state or federal government. I will say too, we were very pleased to see that well over 300 businesses in Montgomery County recently received grants through the state's COVID-19 grant program as well. So we continue to support and look for every way possible to get resources out to our businesses or get information in front of them about what is available from other governmental entities, third parties, whatever it might be, as we keep moving forward.
It was recently announced that Montgomery County would be providing $5 million in grants towards nonprofits who are struggling financially right now. Why was it important for the county to do that? And do you believe that enough emphasis has been placed on struggling nonprofits on the state and federal level?
There's a few reasons why we really felt that was important. First and foremost, taking a step back, in our county and in the greater Philadelphia area, the nonprofit community touches so many lives and so many aspects of our economy. We're very fortunate here to be the home of a number of large foundations. We're the home of a number of statewide organizations. And I think we often lose sight of a nonprofit is a business in and of itself. It's an employer. And that was one of the biggest reasons why we wanted to make sure we had a program for 501c3s, because they are employers. On top of that, and I think, most urgently is the recognition that these organizations that are providing food and helping people with housing and security, helping folks with their mental health issues, that are crucial to our long-term economic and workforce and community development services and supports, their world has been turned upside down. They're being asked to do new things. They're being asked to do it in new ways, the same as any other business would do it. And their funding outlooks are just as challenging moving forward. So we want to help them stay resilient, and we want to make sure they're a part of the economic recovery to come. It's easy to lose sight of the need to help those who help others. And these organizations do a phenomenal job with that. And so we're proud to be supporting them through this grant program, which we just opened the application window today. And I hope we see a robust number of applications and that we make a difference with that $5 million.
How else is Montgomery County helping to reinvigorate and reignite the business community through innovation or community development? I know that you have the Restart Montco initiative. How does that fit into this picture?
Yeah, our planning commission, and I speak to them on a regular basis. We work very closely together. They came up with Restart Montco. And it's a real credit to their creativity and the passion of the entire staff there. We're really fortunate. We have the best planning commission in the state of Pennsylvania. And Restart Montco is all about, looking at some of these unique business challenges and opportunities through the lens of a planner, through the lens of the community level, community development, making sure. So for example, one of the first things that we've had to tackle is the outdoor dining issue. And how does a community plan for that? How do you adjust for that? And now understanding that the situation we're going through is going to continue onward into 2021, and also appreciating some of the things that we're experiencing, people are going to become accustomed to. I actually had a conversation with the Planning Commission today about Restart Montco, talking about customer convenience measures. And I don't know about you, and I'm sure your viewers, but a lot of folks have gotten a lot more used to curbside pickups. And they're getting more used to, ordering food from a third-party service. And so, how will communities adjust their parking schemes and their sidewalks and their zoning and all these other things that are very detailed and important when people are expecting those customer convenience measures that we're all getting used to them now, behavioral changes as a result of the pandemic, moving forward when things are not like they are now. So that has been great. And additionally, we're going to be through our chambers of commerce distribute personal protective equipment kits in the coming weeks to businesses. We are working really closely with our community college and some service organizations on some upcoming business education seminars that we want to get out to folks and help businesses navigate, particularly the online environment. Because again, that is going to be really key to their future. But one of the biggest things that we have coming up is with our partners at the Valley Forge Tourism Convention Board, who were part of the MontcoSTRONG t-shirts. That's behind me here when this started. Last time we talked about those, to really focus on our main streets. And this Make It Main Street initiative is going to work to identify some businesses here in the county that are going to be representative of the larger story of those downtown businesses in all of our communities that are vibrant parts of the fabric of the community. We're going to be very aggressive pushing a shop local campaign through this last quarter of the year. We talk about it every year at the holiday season, but now more than ever, when you spend $1 locally, whether it's at a local restaurant, whether it's at a local retail establishment, whatever it might be, it really is helping support a neighbor, a friend, a family member. And we want to drive that point home and again, bring it to life for folks. And there's no group better for their creativity than our tourism board to help us do that. So we're really looking forward to rolling that out here in the month of October as well. And again, encourage folks to come out, support those businesses, do it safely, do it smartly, but really make it Main Street through the end of the year and as we move ahead into 2021.
David, many people are losing their jobs or are suffering from reduced hours and are finding it hard to pay their bills. And rent obviously is something huge that affects the landlords, the tenants, and a huge ecosystem. How is the county addressing those citizens that might be unable to pay their rent right now?
Yeah, that's a great question. And it's so important. And it's one of these issues, again, people might say it's not economic development, but it certainly is. It ties into the larger economy. There was a state program that started here in Pennsylvania to help folks who are struggling with their rent. And through the leadership of our Office of Housing and Community Development and our Board of Commissioners, we created our own program to augment that. That's a little bit more adjusted for the cost of living here in Montgomery County. And you know, that goes along with so many of our school districts and others are helping provide food right now. Other groups are, you know, doing the thing, you know, making masks, and there's so many different things like that to support folks who are struggling. And housing insecurity in particular in a pandemic, in a down economy, it has such a carryover effect, and we want to do as much as we can. And like I said, this program, tremendous credit to my colleagues in our Office of Housing and Community Development and to our commissioners and everybody who rolled their sleeves up and got together on that one, because it will make a difference and keep a lot of people in homes safe as we head into the winter months. And it's an important part, again, of the public health situation and the economic situation of this situation of the pandemic.
David, we've talked a lot about how the community has been tested, government has been tested, and I think a lot about how the past number of months all these challenges have happened over such a short amount of time. What have these months taught you about resilience?
It cuts back to a few things. One, just continuing to establish and work with strong partners. We've expanded our partnership network. We've reached across to new regional partners, and we keep bringing folks together. You need to have great people at the table, and you need to keep talking with each other, keep each other going, keep each other thinking about the future. 2021 is going to come. 2022 is going to come. We're going to get there. It's going to look different. Different isn't always bad. And I think, again, in this region, we know, with our strength in the life sciences sector, we have companies playing a role in vaccine development already. We know we're going to have companies that'll play a role, whether it's in the manufacturing process, the distribution process, all those different things. We know we have strength in other areas. We have a big anniversary coming up in a few years in this country, and Philadelphia is going to be the center point of that. So part of that resilient message is to remind folks we are strong. We're very passionate people here. We're going to keep playing for the wins in the long run and make a difference. in our region. But right now it is really about, I think when I think about what keeps me resilient is the partnerships and the constantly communicating, working together, because we're keeping each other going. And that's what it's about right now.
Well, thank you again. That was David Zellers, the Director of Commerce for Montgomery County. My name is Abby Maloney, and you've been watching Invest Insights. Thanks for tuning in. Hey everyone, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so that you can stay up to date on the latest business trends from our knowledgeable experts. Be sure to check out the description below for more information on the segment you just watched. Thanks for tuning in.